On behalf of the Board of Trustees, administration, and staff of the Socorro Independent School District, we congratulate our graduating class of 2020. We are proud of these amazing graduates who have seized their opportunities in Team SISD. Please enjoy these words for the class of 2020.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Congratulations, Team SISD class of 2020. We made it. You made it. I know I speak for everybody when I say I'm so happy to see our graduates from the class of 2020. Wow, we're so proud of you. All of you worked very hard for over 12 years, so you deserve this moment. A lot of hard work went into ensuring this graduation was done safely and successfully. So I want to thank our awesome district leaders, our principals, our teachers, our board of trustees, our support staff, our maintenance staff, and all of our volunteers who raised their hand when we asked for them to help to graduate our seniors. A huge thank you to all of them for making this special occasion possible for our graduates. Make no mistake about it. We love our graduates, and we would move mountains to watch you cross this stage to receive your high school diploma. My message today for our class of 2020 graduates will be brief in the interest of safety. In life, you will have ups and downs. When this pandemic hit, you were knocked down. You lost the best time of your life as seniors. That included your prom and end of the year senior activities. However, all of you got back up and completed many grueling weeks of remote instruction, which is something that had never been done before in the history of education. You made the most of the remainder of your senior year and completed your graduation requirements despite numerous challenges. Look at you now, sitting at your high school graduation. Wow. Watch out, world, because here comes Team SISD class of 2020. All of you proved during this pandemic that you are ready to stay in the fight and become champions at whatever noble profession you decide to pursue. Along the way, since your days in kindergarten, you had a lot of help from your teachers, counselors, librarians, coaches, principals, assistant principals, bus drivers, cafeteria staff, office staff, board members, and all of the educators and employees of the Socorro Independent School District. Thank you, Team SISD, for preparing our graduates for college, careers, and life. Among your biggest supporters, and one of the biggest reasons that you are here today, graduates, are your parents and families. Thank you, Team SISD parents, grandparents, siblings, aunts, uncles, cousins, and every family member who helped, supported, and loved our graduates since day one. Gracias a los padres, abuelitos, hermanos, tíos, tías, primos y todos los miembros de la familia del equipo SISD que ayudaron, apoyaron y amaron a nuestros graduados desde el primer día. We could not have completed the school year in Team SISD during this unprecedented pandemic without tremendous parent support. I thank you from the bottom of my heart for trusting and believing in us to get your children here to graduation. No podríamos haber completado este año escolar en el equipo SISD durante esta pandemia sin el gran apoyo de los padres de familia. Les agradezco con todo mi corazón por confiar y creer en nosotros. Graduates, it's time. Move forward in life with the bravery, the intelligence, the modesty, and kindness that our world needs from all of us right now. Make smart choices and think through your actions. Stay grounded and always show your appreciation and love for your parents and those that care for you and support you. Give back to your community when you can and help those in need. All of you are champions and heroes in our eyes. Team SISD, class of 2020, you are ready. Congratulations.
Good evening, my name is Paulina Loya Pratt, Editor-in-Chief of the Pebble Hills Yearbook. Dr. Espinosa, on behalf of Pebble Hills High School, we would like to present you with a gift, our yearbook, Living in Color. Thank you for all you have done for the students in the Socorro Independent School District.
Hello, everyone. First and foremost, I want to say congratulations to the class of 2020, the strongest class. Most of us didn't think that we were going to have a graduation, but here we are, so let's enjoy your moment. As we move on to the next chapter of our lives, I want to encourage you all to find something you are passionate about, believe in it, fight for it, and make change. A quote that I find significant and motivating is one by Alice Walker, and it states, "The most common way people give up their power is by thinking they don't have any." I feel that any movement or impact in this world starts with one person, passion, and action. All of us can be great and do anything we put our minds towards. When I say change the world, I mean you can literally do anything positive, and it can impact somebody or something. We can make an impact by just being kind to someone you don't know, because that could make their day and cause them to be kind to someone else, and that someone else to be kind to someone else, and so forth. Two things I'm passionate about in this world is the climate crisis and Black lives in America, because we do matter. I want to encourage you all to educate yourselves on the climate crisis happening on Earth. A lot of people don't understand what drinking out of a plastic water bottle can do to our world. We have 11 years to prevent irreversible damages that we have caused to the environment, and that comes reducing our use of plastic, taking care of our earth, oceans, and animals. So while I remind you to recycle and educate yourselves on a global crisis in America, I also want to stand up for Black lives in America. This generation is going to make up future leaders, educators, and doctors for our world. This is a critical time for our generation to be passionate, to do what is right, and even if it's not the popular choice to make. We as people living in America, no matter what race we are, need to come together when we see another race going through injustice. I pray for justice and peace to all the beautiful Black souls that have been taken due to police brutality and racism. I also pray for the class of 2020 to have bright futures and to be blessed with happiness. When hard times come your way and you feel you want to give up, remember that there is purpose behind your struggle and that there is blessing always on the other side. It is to make you stronger. Be great, and once again, congratulations, class of 2020. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Gabriela Ambris, and I'm the student body president of Pebble Hills High School. Imagine this. You're driving on I-10 and you're going 75 miles an hour. Because let's be real, no one drives the speed limit on the freeway. But you end up behind this car, and they're going slower than you are. You have to adjust your speed, but you also have the option to switch lanes and keep going 75 miles an hour because no one is in the lane next to yours. The choice is yours. What do you do? As teenagers from El Paso, you're probably already thinking, we'll switch lanes? It's a simple scenario, but believe it or not, it basically describes the way you're going to be living from now on, making decisions and changing your perspective. The point I'm trying to make is we need to accept that things are changing. We live in a world where when change is happening, you either need to change with it or get out of the way. We have and are going to continue being put in situations that are different for us, some that none of us would want to be in. Bottom line, we need to be comfortable with being uncomfortable. We need to learn to stray away from what we're used to and move towards positive changes for our lives and for the world. Some of you may not completely realize that we are the future of the world. We're the ones that are going to be replacing people like CEOs, celebrities, educators, and everything in between. Because once we leave high school, it's as if we're given a fresh start. To find what you're passionate about, to achieve a career in what you love to do, and to gear your life in a different direction than the one you were expected to live. I urge you all to take this opportunity and challenge you to push your limitations when you know you can do more. Don't settle for anything. Discover what motivates you in life. I hope you all find what you're passionate about, and I hope you love the person you grow up to be. I wish you all the best of luck in everything that comes after you receive your diploma. We will always be 2020 strong. Thank you.
Good evening, class of 2020. Before I begin, I'd like to thank the teachers and administration for making the ceremony possible. I'd also like to thank friends and family who are with us today, celebrating this special moment. Because after 3 years and 3/4 of high school, plus a quarter of a year doing online schooling, we finally made it. Now, I'm not going to lie, I don't like that our senior year was cut short, and that we didn't get to experience prom, senior sunset, the list goes on. I also don't like that I'm pre-recording this, because according to Google, the camera adds 10 pounds, and my quarantine lifestyle doesn't mix well with that fact. In short, we sacrificed and dealt with many things, and as we step into college life, the armed forces, or another path chosen, I suspect we'll have to sacrifice and deal with hundreds of more things, especially as we enter such a divisive world. Now, I hate to get negative, contrary to my introduction, but I'd be remiss in leading everybody to think that the next steps into our respective journeys will be unicorns and rainbows, because I did the math, and there's a 99.9% chance that it won't be. No longer will we be surrounded by the same people every day, for we'll meet many people of various backgrounds and opinions. No longer will we be confined within 4 walls, where the lack of respect and fair treatment is met with consequences, because that isn't always the case after high school. No longer can we watch from the sidelines as the world changes, because our time has come to be the change in the world. Now, I know that's a lot, and I didn't expect myself to go Katniss Everdeen on you. So as we let those words sink in, please join me as we celebrate the class of the coolest year ever, the class of Zoomers and amateur TikTokers, the class of main characters, because we didn't endure and persevere this much to be comedic relief. This is our time to shine. Congratulations, class of 2020.
Hello, and congratulations to the Pebble Hills class of 2020 and the parents and teachers that were crucial to bringing us to this moment. I'm truly proud of every one of you for reaching this milestone in your life, because this is not where the journey ends. There are countless encouraging words and snippets of wisdom that can be said in times like this, some of which you may have already heard. So in this moment during which I am free to share with you, I want to comment on the idea of expectations for the future. When each of us, myself included, began our senior year, we had a vision for it, and the glorious conclusion to high school. Our slogan was even 2020 Vision. And yet, 2020 has played out contrary to the expectations I believe that many of us held. The problem is that expectations are not guarantees, but we often treat them as such and can get discouraged when nothing we do manifests them. What then? Do we choose not to hope and dream knowing it might never look how we'd like? Of course not. But what you can do is place your hope and trust in truth and the things that never change. I know I can count on my God because he carried me by his Spirit and his word and is the only one worthy of recognition for where I find myself today. Along the way, I learned that when I focus my life around pleasing him alone, I know I cannot be shaken. It is my prayer that each of you discover the same for yourself, if you have not already. So then how should we live our lives, even though we don't know what's next? How do we chase our dreams without stumbling over the things beyond our control? We make the choice to live in the now, to live every moment knowing it is the only one we are granted, and that the next moment is never a promise. Therefore, live that moment to serve others, to lean on what we know, to learn more, and to love those around us. We've done well, no doubt about it, but that doesn't mean we can't do even better. I challenge you, class of 2020, to not expect the most of each moment, but take action and make the most of that moment. I love and cherish you all very much, and say once again, congratulations. God bless.
The senior class of 2020 is proud to announce that our senior gift to Pebble Hills High School is a Spartan statue that will adorn the entrance of Pebble Hills High School. The statue will present strength, honor, and heart that every Spartan holds within them. We hope that this will serve as a long-lasting reminder of our Spartan pride.
The strongest in Sparta were sent into battle using the spear as their primary weapon. Upon surviving battle, the spear served as a symbol of their strength and accomplishment. Graduation is a time to reflect on high school and look forward to the journey ahead. With 2020 marking the third graduation for Pebble Hills High School, our graduates will walk under the spears of Sparta as the classes before them did, symbolizing their entrance into the next chapter of their lives. The spears of Sparta will remain a tradition that all Pebble Hills graduates will walk under for years to come.
It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again.
Damn, who knew? All the planes we flew, good things we've been through. Did I I'll be standing right here talking to you about another path. I know we love to hit the road and laugh, but something told me that it wouldn't last. Had to switch up, look at things different, see the bigger picture. Those were the days, hard work forever pays. Now I see you in a better place. How can we not talk about family when family's all that we got? Everything I went through, you were standing there by my side, and now you gon' be with me for the last ride.
It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began.
You know we started.
Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again.
I'll tell you.
When I see you again.
Family on 3, 1, 2, 3. Family!